at-home COVID-19 tests more accessible to Oregonians, pharmacists will soon be able to prescribe them over the counter. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy spoke with a local pharmacist and joins us live now in Beaverton. Connor.
Well, Nora, this is an example of an at-home antigen COVID-19 test. You can buy it over the counter, and it costs about $23. Now, one pharmacist I talked to in Beaverton says making this a test prescribed through the pharmacy, the insurance company will now be billed, so there'll be no out-of-pocket costs to the customer, thus making it easier for people to have at-home tests at home. Getting an at-home COVID-19 test will soon become cheaper.
I think this will make the test more accessible as far as preventing some of those financial barriers.
Friday, the Public Health and Formulary Advisory Committee approved a plan that would allow pharmacists to prescribe at-home antigen tests.
There's different types of COVID tests. This is the one that's probably most commonly that people are looking for over the counter.
Pharmacist Wade Ivory says insurance companies will be billed so the customer would not have to pay out of pocket. But when it comes to the logistics of how it will work and what insurance companies will cover it, it's still unclear.
What I've heard is the state plans are covering this. I'm not sure about any other commercial plans.
On Thursday, President Biden announced his winter COVID-19 strategy. In it, he wants more Americans to have at-home tests, and he wants the insurance companies to pay for it. Irby says this new ability to prescribe tests is in line with the president's strategy.
I believe it will help. Every tool that we've seen come across, some people have had access to them, some people have not. And I think this will help enable access to.
Irby says his biggest concern with at-home tests initially was people wouldn't report their positive results to the state. But he says he has faith the public is reporting their positive cases.
Those are numbers that are important to know where we are, how we're doing. Are we getting closer to getting out of this or being able to live with it or not? Do we have more ground to cover, further to go to get there?
Well, Nora, this temporary rule change will stay into effect until February when this committee meets again. Now, once again, this doesn't change the availability of these COVID tests. It just changes how much it will cost for the consumer.
And Connor, I know we've been reporting about supply issues regarding these tests. Did Irby say anything about that, if they're experiencing that problem?
Well, Nora, Irby says that he is experiencing this at his pharmacy. He actually told me he ordered a batch of at-home COVID-19 tests about 2 months ago, and only until now that he got a notification that they're finally being shipped. And he also says other pharmacies around the area are experiencing supply chain issues. So yes, these tests will be cheaper, but the main issue is still the supply chain. Live in Beaverton, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.